Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we will see how to replace null values by using Fillna method in Pandas. Right. So just launch your Anakunda Navigator and launch your Jupyter Notebook. So first, I'm going to be import Azure steps. I'm trying to import my stock data initially, converting date column to date data type and displaying only first 6 records. Right. If you can see open here, open price in a particular day, you can see some null values. Right. For the high also, close price, adjacent close, and volumes sold in a particular day. I can see some null values here. If I want to replace these null values with the required data, with the default record, right, the default value. So how we go ahead and replace with Fillna method. Right. I'm trying to taking my data frame dot, you need to take Fillna method here. So let's say if you are trying to pass Fillna equal to 1, that will replace all null values with 1. So let's see here. See, I'm trying to displaying first 6 record to avoid confusion. Right. Here, if you can see here, it is replacing all the null values with 1, 1, 1. And high also 1, close column also 1, adjacent close 1, and volume also 1. Right. So let's say you want to replace Fillna only for a particular column, not for all the columns. So how we go ahead and do that? To do that, if you want to replace null value only for a particular column, we need to pass the column in a dictionary. Let's say I'm trying to replace my value, my open column values, where null value is equal to 1. So you need to pass in a dictionary, open, the column name, then the required value. If you can execute this one, see here, it is replacing where open column values are null. But if you can see here, high column values are null values as it is. If you want to replace for multiple columns, you can pass a comma here and pass your next column, then fill this one with a default value 0. If you can execute this one, see here, for the high column, it just replace it with 0. So in this way, we will replace the values for a single column, 2 columns, or all the columns. Right. So we do have one more method in Fillna. Let's say you want to fill the data with this particular value. You want to fill the null value. Let's say you do have a null value here. I'm trying to replace my null value with the previous value. Right. How we are going to do that? So we have a method for that. I'm trying to copy the method equal to ffill. Is simply nothing but forward fill. When you're trying to executing method ffill, and if you can execute this one, when there is a value, let's say I'm trying to giving head 6 here, it will replace the value with forward fill. When there is null value, it will replace the value with the above value. It will replace the value with the above value. And if you can see here, original data, stock underscore data, the first value is 1341. Is match. The second value is a null value. So that's why it replaces with the first value. Also third value is null one. Okay, that's why it replaces with the second value. This is how it will replace with a forward fill. If you want to replace with backward, you need to pass the string as bfill. See here, earlier that was replaced with 1341. Now if you pass backfill, then that will replace with 1325. And also if you can see here, high value earlier 0. When you pass method equal to forward fill, the value should be null because sorry. The value should be null because there is no forward value. There is no value on top of this initial record. So that's why it passed NaN. Now, if you pass backfill, it will replace this value with from bottom to top value. That's why backfill will applicable, right? So this is how you can replace with forward fill and backward fill. Let's say, for example, you want to replace only the first value, first null value, and you want to omit the second value. For that, you can pass one more parameter as limit equal to 1. If you pass limit equal to 1, this will replace the first value only. If you can execute this one, see here, that will replace with the first value. The second value would be null value. When there's two null values consequently or in series, it does not replace the second value. It just replaces only the first value. If you want to go with 2, then only it will go ahead and replace with the second value. Okay, so this is how we are going to be apply fill in method. Thank you guys.